It's time to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Make it show number 1.
Aye, aye, sir.
Then I can switch to original Ekbok whenever I want to as a jump scare. Let's click on start new game here.
I was born 87 years ago.
It's been 87 years since Oblivion.
I ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Poor Picard. So sad.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
I wonder if they would have had to pay more money to reuse this old voice.
In darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Oh yeah, and of course Sean Bean. Well.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era.
Oh, yeah, I totally know all about these eras and stuff.
Of my life.
Who would kill Picard? Don't be silly.
I mean, didn't a lot of people try to kill Picard in Star Trek? They failed, but...
Yeah, they failed every single time! You can't kill Picard!
I mean, wasn't there like that Romulan general he had this sort of rivalry with on Next Generation?
I think it's not showing me a correct button prompt for skipping with controller. I guess I'll use mouse. Yeah, Logan, I had a poll in chat. Chat decided I should spend all my money on Game Pass, so I'm doing a super scientific comparison between the new and old versions of the game. Wow. Oh boy. Randomize? Should I just go with randomize? Shall we compare randomize thingy in both versions? Wait, how should I do the split screen? Should I show the same half on both, or like different halves as I'm doing right now? Well, I guess with the character creator, it makes sense. Just show the exact same thing.
Yes, I mean.
Hold on, let me try to be a professional streamer here and do this quickly. Just rename this left. Oh, when I rename one, it renamed all of them. Oh, this is fiddly. I don't know how to use OBS. Anyway, transform, edit, crop left. Okay, now showing the right on both. Can I maybe choose the same like race here? Show like a default lizard, and then I do the same on Ekbok. We're gonna compare the faces. No, it's different faces though. It doesn't show the same face. That's a bummer. So yeah, that's lizard. We also have Breton. I need more monitors for this. This is really fiddly for me to organize. And I keep having to remind myself like which control is for like which platform. So here we go. This is the same race on both. No, wait. Hold on. Where's
There's no way that's the same race.
I got reward points. Oh, thank you, Microsoft. Oh, this is Dark Elf on both. This is Dark Elf.
I guess Dark Elf still rocking the mohawk on the remaster.
So yeah, they just changed like the default looks you get when you choose races here. Like the new Dark Elf, like he just came back from a rave or like a Mad Max movie. I don't know. High Elf. Wow, they like the FOV is not doing the faces any favor in the old game. Like you get this really weird close up.
In the original, his face looks squished, and why is he ill? He looks ill. His skin is yellow.
God. Is this Imperial? think you play as an Imperial in the hit game Redguard, by the way. Highly recommended by Todd Howard.
But no, you play a Redguard in Redguard.
Oh yeah, that's one of these. Oh yeah, that's one of the races. Wow, I'm really bad. I'm really bad with my Elder Scrolls lore. I'm so bad with Elder
Clearly,
Scrolls
you're
lore.
a fake Redguard fan.
I am. Oh god, never mind everything I said. There's a cat. You can play as a cat. I feel like the cat looks quite a bit better in the new one. I feel quite a bit better. It's such a
Meow.
funny close up you get in the old game. Like the camera is so close up. It's so funny.
And it's staring into your soul on the original.
He's a Nord. A Nord. Oh, maybe I should be going through the genders. I kind of forgot this genders.
You forgot there was genders?
How to change? There's no gender. Wait, East and Western? Huh? Oh, that doesn't change the look. Okay, I guess you can change genders super quickly in the new one.
That's
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, there are no genders. They're type 1 and type 2. Don't you know? So that is female Breton. Sorry, Nord. I'm really bad at this.
why are they named that way?
Just keep on going here. Did you compare the orcs? Huh? He looks ugly still. Just ugly in like a more detailed way.
Isn't that the mandate for orcs? They have to look ugly.
Did you know you play as a Redguard in the hit game Redguard?
Look, the only way you're going to make up for that mistake now is if you play Redguard on stream.
Oh, don't tempt me. Should I quickly go through the not genders? We'll try to do this a little bit faster. Yeah, the faces do look quite a bit better. Oh god, I'm mixing up.
I think
thing I
Fake needs
selected.
to get his eyes tested.
Oh god, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's not the same race. Oh god, I'm really bad at using two controls at the same time.
But to be fair, a lot of people are bad at using two controllers at the same time.
I'm really bad at using two at the same time. So it's high elf. Supposed to be high elf.
Yeah, like I never used that GoldenEye control scheme for use two controllers to have two analog sticks. That's really confusing.
Female dark elf. Oh god, that haircut! What's up with that haircut?
Yeah, why do they default to a mohawk for the dark elves?
Breton. I think that's the race I played as back in the older days. I played a Breton.
You played as a Breton.
Okay. What race should I actually like? Should I go with there?
Vote now.
I should just poll
Cat.
for everything.
Well, we got one vote from Karbal for cat.
I mean, I can't even have that many options in one poll. What did I have?
Why does Breton start with a small b?
Typing is hard.
Oh god, the votes are split. We need more votes.
Is this origin option new? I'm not sure if you had that in the old one. Actually, I guess I'm not. Do I even have that visible right now on the stream? Maybe I'll just only show new right now. But yeah, there's like an origin option here. And
Someone is determined to make all the votes equal.
No! I mean, if it's going to be equal, I'll just be boring and choose myself, and it's going to be really boring.
Tell you what, if the votes are still equal within like the next 5 seconds, I'll be the tiebreaker. I'll pick something because I've not voted yet.
Oh yeah, Ryman, you said earlier that on the title screen, there was an ad for the deluxe edition, right?
Yes.
Does that mean with the Game Pass version, I don't get all of the DLC?
Oh, that's a good point.
God.
Meow.
At the very last instant, someone voted for Cat.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, good.
I said I would be the tiebreaker, and I broke the
I
tie.
hear you like cats.
You've
Yeah, can I make
superb
Cat Ryman?
timing.
Yeah, I just noticed that it was just about to run out. I was like, oh, I need to vote now.
My sliders, so many sliders. Shall I make a crazy looking Catwoman? Should she like have all sliders like minimum and max? Let's just do that quickly.
If it's anything like Oblivion, you can't do that. Okay. I think it might not be like Oblivion. Because in Oblivion, some sliders are tied to other sliders. It's also how you can break bounds on the sliders.
What is happening to your character's face?
Oh no. Sometimes I look to the right and I'm scared.
Oh yeah, I don't know if either of you know this fun fact, but the FromSoft games use the same face middleware tech as Oblivion.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's
That
funny.
makes so much sense. Oh god, yeah. You could also it was also very difficult to make a nice looking character in any of the Souls games, and it was
Yeah.
very easy to
Guys.
make an abomination.
The easy way to tell is they have almost all the exact same slider names.
Funnily enough, I
Okay.
never noticed that, but that makes so much sense.
Are we happy with this character?
I don't mean to alarm you, Citrus, but your character's got pink eye.
Well, thank you. Shall we try to quickly make something equally horrible in the old version? I need to name myself. I think the winning vote was cat.
Oh, that
Oh, car, yeah, sure, car. See, I'm really bad at spelling, okay? Letters are hard.
vroom vroom. Don't forget to rev up your Oblivion character.
Oh, yeah,
What-
as
what-
Karbal mentioned, like some sliders affect other sliders here, I think.
I mean, you can do it. You just need to go back and refiddle with the sliders a lot. See?
Like a Resident Evil puzzle now. Oh, this is so much faster with the mouse. I'll just move them to like the closest extreme while you're...
Okay, I've not had dinner yet, so I'm gonna go get dinner. So
Okay.
I will return later once I've been sufficiently fed.
Good luck.
Thanks. Have fun.
Yeah, like it's a similar character creator, but the actual sliders are different. I okay. I was about to say I didn't seem too crazy with the front, but the profile is
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh no. What have I made? Okay, so which version is like most likely? Wait, why am I showing it twice now? Oh god, no. Which version is most likely to like win like a beauty contest? Oh no.
It's quite funny. You've made almost the inverse.
I think I prefer the remake monstrosity I made. Okay, okay, let's finish up. Okay, oh, it's like fur. Why is my controller doing nothing? Weird. Oh, I can use mouse. What the hell? Is my cat okay? Oh, the mohawk. Oh, it's a length option, that's true. Yeah, max
Yeah,
length.
you have to go with the 100 length. That's
Shall I, oh, yeah, oh lord, I think my cat is ill.
oh you didn't get these options in the original. God, you don't even get these options in Skyrim. You have to use mods to use any color.
Yeah, sure, let's just be, yeah. this pink, purple, pink. Change these patterns. Oh, the pattern can be its own color. Oh, it doesn't... Not as pronounced though. Yeah, sure, whatever. This is probably fine. I think I'll probably go with the same name here. This is Car. Car the cat. Let's just quickly finish in the old version as well. The hell? So this is how you like affect the texture, the color on the cat?
Yeah, this is how we used to do it.
But Howard, what were you thinking?
Oh, he wasn't thinking. This is part of face gen.
Looks like the first tab here is what makes most of the difference. I don't think I want to be like I don't know what I'm making. Wait, I want more purple. Purple yellow. This is so weird. I guess one end is purple, the other end is yellow. Is left purple? Is left?
Yeah, left is more
right.
purple. Yeah.
I'll go with this. I don't know. This is cursed. Oh, okay. So the weird headdress thing is in the original too. It's like it's way fewer options in the original. Go with the headband. Maximum length on the headband. Oh, I wonder if that resets some of the settings when I fill with this. Let's just say this is done. Yeah, I want to be a cat. Okay. Okay, and now look at this. Wow. We have graphics. Camera angle is the same. I need the same camera angle. What the heck? Okay. Let's get this camera angle. It's very different. It's very different. Can you... I think I remember way back in the old days was an E3 presentation of the game where they showed like physics in this scene that didn't end up being in the final version. They also showed off not normal mapping, like a fancy version of it. I forget the name of it. Parallax mapping, I think. I think that was gone in the final version as well. Is that in this version?
There are like mods to re-enable the parallax. Those physics are in the game, by the way.
Oh, okay.
There's a rat in my cell, Khajiit. A fat, tasty rat. Does the kitty want it? Is the kitty hungry? You'd better take whatever you can get in here.
It's so confusing.
They don't feed the new prisoners. Didn't you know that? Tasty rat. First, does the kitty want it? Then they beat you. Then, if you're lucky, you'd better take.
I stopped reading my input when I alt-tabbed out. That's rude.
They don't feed the new prisoners.
Okay, I'm not sure I should be doing this. I guess I'll just like maybe switch between the two games now and then.
The guards are coming for you. Then, if you're lucky, they kill you.
I don't know, the graphics look nice overall.
To die in here.
And sit. Oh, we must compare
You hear
sitting.
that? The guards are coming for you.
No, they're dead. I know
Oh.
it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is
Oh,
supposed to
sitting
be
is
off
first
limits.
person in the old one.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back,
Wow, wow,
prisoner.
wow, 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 wow.
We
My
won't
job
hesitate
right
to
now
kill
is to
you
get
if you
you
get
to
in our
safety.
way. What's this prisoner
You,
doing here?
prisoner, stand
This cell
aside.
is supposed to be
Over
off
by the
limits.
window.
Did I turn off
Stay away
audio
from
for one of the
the
versions?
Never mind. Get that gate
Prisoner,
open.
stand away from the door.
Stand back, prisoner.
Over by the window
We won't hesitate
now.
to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Prisoner, Get over by the window.
I'm.
Now.
It's really not okay for me to just be sitting here. These guys are so
Prisoner,
rude.
stand away from the door. Prisoner, over by the window. Now.
Wait, I just had to like stand up. That's all I had to do.
Prisoner, get over by the
Good.
window.
Let's
Now.
go. We're not out of this
This
yet.
is kind of a mess.
You.
Prisoner,
I've
get
seen
over by the
you.
window. Now.
Let me see your face. You are the one.
Okay, so it doesn't like
from
zoom in as much as the original game
Not out of
during
this
dialogue.
This is the day. You. Gods give me strength. You. Let me see your face. You are the one from
Like
my
zooming in
dreams.
way more in the original
Then the
version.
Stars were right. This
Picard
is
looks
the day.
quite a bit
Gods
better in the
give me
remake.
strength.
Pretty huge difference. Yeah, fake. I should probably just I'll just mute. Shall I can just mute the old version because this is kind of just silly. Okay, I think the old version is muted now.
Assassins attacked my sons.
I think I just skip through some of this
Please,
text.
sire, we
We're not
must
here
keep
to
moving.
listen to dialogue. We're here to look at graphics.
One funny thing about the faces is that
Better not
if you've
close
ever
this
looked
one.
at the
There's no way
FaceChain
to open it
website,
from the other
you
side.
can almost immediately tell that Bethesda
Looks like this
pretty
your
much
lucky
just
day.
used the default
Just stay
models
out of our way.
they provide.
Oh, that's silly.
Yeah.
Playing both
Except they
versions
made
at the
the
same
textures.
time.
They made the textures about 1/4 the resolution. I think the face texture for the most of the characters in the game is 256 by 256.
Oh.
But then I think each of the layers is like 64 by 64, like for all the colors and stuff. It's a load of masks.
Graphics do look way, way, way nicer.
Oh no, maybe they're on 28. They're very low light, low res.
I really wish I had a third monitor right now. That is so fiddly to deal with. Maybe it would make more sense if I like a split screen that like shows like the same middle part of the screen rather than like the right part of the screen. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard pretending to be Digital Foundry.
Well, they don't do it live.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
I think they sometimes do.
Do they? Jesus.
Yeah, like they put something like play an old and new version of the game at the same time, but they have two people doing it though, so they
Oh,
cheat.
right.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
And look at her face. Where is she?
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but
Because
it's
they're
time to
like,
go back. Don't
as I
worry,
mentioned
sire.
earlier,
We will get you
when
out
I
of
played the
here.
original
They won't be the first.
Oblivion, I just gave up on trying to make a pretty face. I
I'll
just
take point.
cheated and
Let's
just found a
move.
way to use the
You
exact same
stay here,
face as
prisoner.
Renault
Don't
because
try to follow us.
she looked okay. Oh, can you drag bodies in Oblivion?
Yeah, it's the left bumper.
Oh. Come into the light. I need to see your face. Oh, I'm dying! Oh, look at that fur though. Oh god, now I'm dying in the old game. I just better like fur is kind of simplistic in the old version. Let's have a rat comparison. It's new rat, old rat. Hand kind of cover almost entire screen when you look down. In the new game, Oh yeah, then they basically become invisible when you look up and covers more part of the screen when you look down. You didn't see my character print? I mean, I can fix that. Look at my pretty character.
It's beautiful.
Zoom in? Oh yeah, I can zoom in. I would show my character in the old version, but I'm not sure what button to press to get inventory.
B.
Oh, B. I think my remake character looks prettier. But yeah, I was gonna look at. I just want to look at Renault's face. I think I'm struggling to move stuff. Maybe it's easier to move it down. My character kind of like lets go quickly. Like assassin? Oh god. I don't see her face.
If you keep going a bit, you'll get a torch.
Oh, that's a good. That's a pro tip. Oh wait, no, she had a torch, I think.
Did she? Right trigger.
There we go. Well, I get a great look here, but but yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I do remember like Renault had like a pretty face than like most, well, what I was able to make in the character creator anyway. Let's see, maybe I'll let's get Torch in the new version as well, and maybe just check out Torch comparison. Maybe I'll steal her katana. God, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm dying again. What the hell?
Yeah, the sprint looks bad.
Oh yeah, I should start sprinting. I could probably do that already. So one thing that's, I mean, this is not a big surprise that we do this, but the UI just looks smaller. You have space for like more stuff on screen at the same time.
Yeah, it bothers me how many of these things, UI and designs, they made just look like Skyrim.
I remember people fixed this with mods super quickly because it is kind of absurd. You can only see 6 items at the same time in the inventory screen.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. What's the... how do I get third person? L3 sprint. R3 change.
L3 for sprint? Jesus.
How do I stop crouching? There we go. It's kind of a cartoony run. People don't sprint like this in real life. I do like the physics on the outfit. That's a nice touch. What are the search carrying? Rat meat. Okay, let's compare third person. Oh wow, it's super zoomed out. Strafing feels weird to do. Yeah, this third person camera doesn't feel great in the original. Like tilts, the camera tilts weirdly. when I strafe in the original. Like, this camera feels way better as a third-person camera. Maybe Logan, I'm using gamepads right now. Yeah, I can use mouse wheel to switch between third person. I can also use mouse wheel to switch between two two positions for the camera with the mouse wheel.
Can you not just zoom all the way out?
No, this is max. It's on like two positions I can switch between. Maybe you can like have more control via menus. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's FOV, but that doesn't change camera position though. But it would let you
I'm
see
remembering
more.
that in the stream they had just straight lies. Like they said in the original, combat doesn't have sound effects when it does.
Yeah, that was a weird thing they said. Like when I heard that, I was like, wait, is that true?
No, it's not true.
Torch doesn't light up as much as in the original. Torch is kind of just... I mean, I know they loved Bloom with the original Oblivion, but holy banana. So yeah, you just like completely change the lighting when you have the torch on in the original. The remake, it has a small impact. Yeah, this looks so much nicer than the original. I have no lockpicks.
The fancy tech might just be like a real-time lip sync thing, because in the original they were all pre-generated, and you had to have like a really old version of the construction set to actually generate those, because they only had the license to do it in one update or something. I don't totally understand.
Physics in the old version too, but the physics feel different. I don't think they're using the same ancient version of Havoc or whatever they used in 2006.
They might just be using what's in Unreal? Is it Bullet or something?
I have no idea. Yeah, this looks so much nicer. Pretty huge difference.
Part of me is kind of curious how many of the old exploits still work. Like in the final game, or in the original game, they patched the one that let you duplicate items with bow and arrow, but there was another one that let you duplicate items with scrolls. I'm curious if that's still there or if they fixed it.
Is it dead shaman? Yeah, this does look way better.
You should turn it over. You'll get a surprise.
Hmm?
If you don't remember.
Turn over the shaman?
Mm-hmm.
Get a better look at the shaman? Oh, how do I drag in this version?
It might be hold X. That's the way it works in Skyrim.
Oh yeah. Let me look at your pretty face. Oh, what a pretty base! That's how I
It's
crouch.
kind of hidden there, but yeah, the goblin shamans are very have very low cut tops.
Oh boy. How scandalous. Difficult. It was easier in the remake. I don't know. Just maybe is a club in the way? Ah, the club might have been in the way. But still, turning is a problem. Okay, I might give up on this. This is difficult.
You more kind of have to lift things than drag. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I can lift. Oh, yeah. Come on, just... I keep letting go. Damn it! Yeah, I keep letting go like almost every time.
You'll see another one.
Yeah. I shouldn't spend 2 hours on this. But I feel like it's way easier to fill with bodies in the remake somehow. Yeah, it looks so much better here, everything. And of course, like the original can also look way better with like mods, but I'm assuming no mods gets close to this. Oh no. Oh. Wow. I guess I should compare the armor. It's very shiny in the remake.
Yeah, it doesn't look very rusty.
Wait, I got a... Where did I get the key? Oh, that's
You
where
get
I
the
got
key
the
off
key.
the goblin, yeah. I've played this tutorial too many times.
Ow. Oh, it just looks entirely different. It doesn't even look like the same piece of armor.
It looks the new one looks more like the male variant.
Yeah. I was about to ask, like, I wonder if there's no more like female variant of this armor anymore now.
That was a common complaint amongst certain people.
Zombie? Ooh, they have DualSense support. That's kind of surprising for a first-party Microsoft title. But I think I felt the DualSense when I hit stuff, I think, but not otherwise.
Really disappointed by how much the zombies have been censored. You can't even see their intestines anymore.
Oh, the less.
And they have shorts
gory.
on. Oh yeah. the original is incredibly gory. And they're all naked.
Do that again, but now in the older version. Oh god, there's, you see so little at the same time in this inventory. We'll actually switch audio on for this.
Yeah, you can prove that there are combat sound effects.
Yeah, that was weird thing they said in the stream.
Yeah. I guess I misremembered the intestines, but you can totally see his brain and his tongue.
Okay. They at least made the combat feel like more more impactful to do.
Yeah, they added hit reactions.
This is the same corridor. Pretty big difference. Looks way nicer. Feel my split screen is just wonky. Modders will fix anything that needs to be fixed, surely. Well, it'll be harder though, since the game doesn't have any official modding tools apparently. But hopefully people will figure stuff out.
I mean, the weird thing is that apparently the Steam store has like a thing for in-app purchases, which people are assuming is going to be the Creation Club stuff. It'll be very difficult to have Creation Club stuff without modding tools, though.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm thinking the new one. Oh, burn those rats. Just like compare this room. Yeah, I think people have been able to mod Unreal Engine 5 games. It's just that, I mean, like having official modding tool just makes it way easier, just like way quicker to get started. But yeah, but I feel like people are modding basically like every Unreal Engine game these days. Look at that lighting.
I think for Oblivion, they didn't even have official tools for models or anything like that. It was just the creation kit. People had to figure out the other stuff.
Oh, okay. But you could like package mods with the graphical assets using like the format for like releasing mods.
I don't remember. I think the thing is, most people just used loose files because it was just easier. Oh, as you're going through this hallway, pick the right one, and then in the middle, you'll find a gold coin in a gap in the bricks.
We should do a cat growl comparison. Is that the same sound? Yeah. Cat growls are the same. Oh, I see. When my stamina is low, that's when DualSense kicks in. No, I mean, I feel like that makes sense. Like simulate like it's harder to keep striking. Where's a gold coin? A gold coin? Gold coin?
So in those corridors, you can pick between two. If you go through the first arch, there's a gap on the right. I went the other way, but
Did I go too far?
I mean it doesn't make much difference. But if you go through the right one, and then on the left there's a gap in the brickwork, yeah, there's gold coin.
A strategy guide right now.
I know. You also missed an iron helmet and I think an iron warhammer.
Oh well. This won't be a 100% playthrough after all. I do
And maybe a
remember.
leather shield? I don't remember.
I do remember you want
In
to
that pile in the middle with all the skulls.
remember
Oh,
you
an
want to
iron
make sure to
shield.
get like
Right.
Renault's sword, like I think they're like a quest item.
Yeah, it's a quest item that changes one cosmetic thing and doesn't give you anything else. Yeah, Renault swords and the other guy, what's his name? But yeah, basically all the blades that can die in the game, if you collect their swords, you can give them to someone and they'll show up in Cloud Ruler Temple. And if I remember correctly, you get precisely nothing.
The ones that die always die, right?
The ones that die in the tutorial always die.
Okay.
There's a couple other characters that can die later on. And if you level up before doing the main quest, they will. Because the level scaling in this game is crazy. Or in the original.
This looks so much nicer. Oh god, there's like, I hate to say this, there's not like a small part that like wouldn't mind like just keep playing this now, and I don't know. I don't think I need another endlessly big game though.
Yeah. The thing I was thinking before this came out is that if there isn't modding support for the new one, which there isn't officially, I'm going to assume that people are just going to backport the assets into the original. They won't look as good, but you know.
Yeah, like without rendering the same way, like they will look like very, very, very different, like lighting system and everything here. Would be nice if you just had proper modding support. I haven't paid much attention to the frame rate, but I think it's just got content 60 this entire time. Physics.
Much weightier.
It's running at a different frame rate, or I'm just being crazy? Maybe I'm just being crazy.
That is a thing in the original, or in the original engine. Like that's the limit for the frame rate is the physics engine, effectively.
Oh.
Or that's why the frame rate is capped at 60. It's because of the configuration for the physics engine.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm really
actually,
dying
those
here.
skulls are completely different. They're not bundled. But yeah, the lighting. If someone ported them back, they would not look as good.
Yeah,
They would still
like,
look good because they're, nice high resolution textures and models. But they won't look as good.
the shading will be very, very, very different.
Yeah.
But I think you mentioned like the directory structure, like the file structure it's very similar to the original game. So I wonder if certain types of mods will just like work, like
Yeah,
like
maybe.
the same way.
They also in the structure in the screenshot you can see that they just left a batch file in the game folder.
Really?
Yeah, what was it? Let me see.
Compare ground. Oh, my torch ran out. I should actually mention that I'm running the Xbox version on Xbox Series S, like it's the Xbox 360 release of this game, and the frame rate would not have been this good on actual Xbox 360. I mean, this is 60, right? And I mean, I don't think it ever went above 30. I don't know if it's unlocked or not in the original Xbox 360 release, but yeah, it was a bit of a disaster there. Do we have the torch? I think it was this ground I'm looking at right now in the new version, and look at all the detail on the ground. Wow, 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 wow. I sometimes press this button by accident. This is like a quick select. Does that exist in the original?
Yeah, so that was on the D-pad.
Oh yeah, I see. I can get the same UI visible here. So now they switched it to like hold down LB and then you get the wheel selection.
Yeah. It's also there's a in the original, supposedly, I've never actually tried it. Supposedly, there's an exploit with the favorite thing. So like, I think the way it works is if like a quest or something removes an item that you had favorited from your inventory, if you then just press the button that you hotkeyed it to, then it just comes back.
Oh, a major bug. It is lighting. Must compare. Yeah, I mean, like this scene looks entirely different in the new version, with all like the reflections and I guess maybe some form of like GI happening.
Yeah. And they kind of catered to this. They added water there.
Oh yeah. Wow, 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 wow.
I wonder how many like things from Skyrim they brought in. Like engine advancement.
With this, though, is this something you do many times throughout the game?
A few places. The unfortunate thing is that most dungeons were literally randomly generated. So
Oh.
yeah, it's like 3 people. Actually, I think the structure of the dungeons were randomly generated, and then 3 people like put in like monsters and traps and stuff. So, considering there's hundreds of dungeons, they don't have a lot of attention paid to them.
Yeah, that's So I guess they had to like carry over that system as well, where I mean, like where dungeons I guess like are somehow modular and they're like randomly like created from tiny modules or something. I don't know.
Well, okay. Yeah, the actual pieces are like 3D models and they're modular,
Yeah.
but that's the exact same way they did it for Morrowind and Skyrim. But they, when I say randomly generated, I should say pre-generated randomly. They are a static thing within the game. The terrain, I think, was also randomly populated or procedurally populated with trees and stuff like that.
This game uses speed tree.
Do they actually still use Speed Tree? I know for Skyrim they made their own one because they didn't want to keep paying for Speed Tree.
I have no idea what uses speed tree these days. I just remember it was a big thing when this was new.
There was game recent? Well, within the last 3 years, probably. But somebody said, "Oh, that uses speed tree." Oh.
Oh.
I don't know if these ones do, but some versions of Unreal have come with speed tree.
Don't this better lit in the new one? Oh my god, like the mud spire thing doesn't really exist in the old game. What the heck? I think I'm looking at the same angle right now. Same-ish angle.
You,
God.
you really need torches in the original. And in this one, not so much.
Yeah. Ryman.
Also, you're a Khajiit, so you have a spell, like a really cheap spell to give you night vision.
Clairvoyance. I have night.
Yeah. Clairvoyance is new. That's a Skyrim spell.
How'd I cast? Oh, there we go. Oh! Again, it's like I turn on night vision in the Sprinzel game.
Yeah.
I turn it off?
A different color.
Oh no.
It should run it after 30 seconds, I think.
Oh yeah, it doesn't last too long. Well, I guess I can compare the effects.
It's more blue in the original.
I have night.
So you need to go over 2 tabs to get in the self section.
Holy! Now that's blue. It's hello blue.
Personally, I think it's a nicer blue.
Very intense blue.
This tutorial dungeon is one of the places where they tried more with the design. So there's actually a rope you can pull to release some captured rats who will then attack the goblins. It's like a stealth way to do this section. And actually all these objects, all the monsters and things you can interact with all have scripts on them. So they're all like unique things that track what you do in this tutorial. And that is what decides what class Boris thinks you should be at the end. Can you tell I've put, again, too much time into this game?
Yeah, I mean, I played the game for longer than I remember myself. If I this is the old save game I used back in the day, from 2008, and I spent 142 hours on it. Unfortunately, I can't load it because I need all of the DLC. Like if I try to load it, it just fails. You just get stuck during loading.
Oh.
I get an option to like load it despite not owning DLC, but it just fails for whatever reason. Very rude.
It does normally work. Like that was an exploit people used to do on Xbox, is that they would go into the wizard tower, like player home, that you could get. And then go into one of the rooms and then uninstall the DLC, and then that would put you into one of the QA testing rooms, which had OP items.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think I noticed her outfit is very scandalous.
Yes.
Wasn't this the game where they what a beautiful face, where it got like re-rated to M on PC because someone discovered, oh, there's a texture with a nipple on it.
Yeah. So the female textures have nipples on them, and they had an unused model that was what was it called? Female upper body nude. And people very quickly discovered how to replace the normal female upper body model with that. It's not exactly pretty, but you know, it was the style at the time. But I mean, it wasn't just that. I think we rated it on all platforms, because apparently the ASRB hadn't seen all of the stuff like the zombies with their jaws torn off and tongues hanging out.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so
that should definitely be an automatic M. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, we must compare lighting here too.
odd theme in the new one.
Oh yeah, it's so much harder to see here without the torch. Did I go back? Finding the path I just found seconds ago is very hard. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this is big difference.
Do you see the weird, like, it's almost like the water isn't rendering next to that beam on the left?
Oh yeah, this like weird line, like along the
Yeah.
beam.
It looks like the water isn't rendering.
I'm not sure what effect that is. It looks almost glitchy. The glowy outline.
Or the
for some reason.
shadows, maybe? Is it water or shadows? The shadows, okay. Oh, and I should say, yeah, Kenji was right. Boris has the same voice. Oops. I'm not sure whose voice I was hearing there. Because it didn't sound like a voice I recognized. But that's good.
Won't you die?
I think that was all of them. Let me take a look around.
Have you seen the prisoner?
But it's not as armor.
We have to go now.
It's also not something you can actually acquire in the game.
Rest a moment longer.
Until help arrives.
It's like an NPC only spell that gives them that armor.
We need to keep moving.
Not yet. Let me rest a moment longer.
Oh, do they just attack you if you're wearing Mythic Dawn armor here?
I think that was all of them. Let me take a look around.
This water doesn't exist in the original.
Yeah.
Please, we can't stay here. We have to go.
Not yet. Let me rest rest of
Yes, that's the only change. Fake added water everywhere.
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
No, she is not one of them.
Yes,
She
listen
can
to
help
Jean-Luc
us.
Picard.
She
That was
must
his name.
help us. They
As you
cannot
wish, sire.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our...
We don't need a dialogue. Oh, this is where I choose class thing?
And the birth sign.
Well,
It's like a special bonus you get for the rest of the game.
I'm assuming they're like the exact same thing as the original right now.
Yeah.
Let me rest a
Damn it,
moment
it's that
longer.
prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
Oh.
No, she is not
That's
one
a
of
good
them.
angle on
She
Picard
can
right
help
here.
us. She must help us. They cannot understand.
Yeah, he does look
why
way
I trust
older
you.
in the remake. I mean, it makes
They've
sense
not
that because
seen
he's
what
supposed to be
I've
87 years old, which is
How
pretty
can I
darn old.
explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fate.
Annoying. I'm assuming this is the same options, just different UI. I mean, I'm just testing the game around. I feel like it doesn't really matter what I choose. I'll go with the warrior.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Yours.
There are definitely birth signs that
You may
certain
as well
people
make
swear
yourself
by,
useful. Here,
but I don't think
carry
it
this
matters that
torch and
much,
stick
generally.
close and let
Oh,
us do
there's a
our
beard.
job, and you'll be all right.
Morrowind, the birth signs matter a lot more, especially if you're playing a mage. Like if you pick the mage birth sign in Oblivion, you get 50 extra magical points, which is pathetic. But if you're in Morrowind, it gives you 50% more
Oh.
magica points.
This one's mine. The Emperor's in danger.
Is this water new too? Shall I
Yeah.
go through the entire game comparing every piece of water?
This is the part where you...
You may as well make. We're there. Stick close and let us do our job. You'll be all right.
It's so dark in the original. I think this is the same place. And yeah, just got water now. Just water. Thanks, Picard, for all the water.
Blah.
Oh! God, you spook me.
You know, I thought you might be at least a little bit further ahead than this.
I keep comparing water. I see water, I compare the water. Maybe I should rush through this and actually compare like the open world. I feel like that might actually be...
Yeah, or the city. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, you haven't even violated the law yet.
Yeah, let's actually just rush through the end of this.
To be fair, it is going to take literally twice as long.
I mean, Picard is still alive.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Oh, just stay there. Don't move. Don't move. I'll protect you. I'm a cat.
Looks clear.
That reminds me.
No.
A video popped up on my YouTube recommendations recently. It was an old Oblivion video about keeping Uriel's septum alive.
Nice. So like it posted somewhere.
I didn't think that
Damn
was
it.
possible.
The gate
unless
is
it's a
barred from the
mod.
other side. A trap!
What about that side path?
I didn't watch the entire thing, but it looked like a really obscure glitch I tried to trigger, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, there are bugs in Oblivion that's like when your save is first loaded, the collision models haven't loaded yet, so you can just walk through walls.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Well,
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your
probably
life.
could have just stopped it. There are bugs in this game.
But there are so many different bugs.
This is
Oh god, I made him naked.
This one's mine.
Oh my god, he's got a great ass.
I told you to stay with the Emperor. You thought we'd go down easy? Get back with the Emperor. Protect him with your life.
This wall. Why won't you die?
Good voice line. Why won't you die?
Oblivion take.
it's how drawn out it is as
Get back and
well.
protect the Emperor.
Like, why won't you die?
Need more stamina.
You pathetic worm.
If you want to help, get back
Right.
and protect the Emperor.
It's like, because you're more likely to remember this than me. Isn't there a line that's a Monkey Island reference in this?
You alone must
Like a you
stand
fight like a
against the
pregnant
Prince of
cow kind of thing?
Destruction and his mortal servants.
There.
He must not have
I think-
the
I
amulet
think-
of kings. Take the amulet. Give it to
I think it's one of the
Joffrey.
racial
He alone
specific
knows where to
ones.
find my last son. Find him.
Like Dark
and
Elves will
close
say,
shut the
if you're
doors
playing a Khajiit, or
of
if Dark
Oblivion.
Elf was fighting a Khajiit, they'll say something like, oh, you'll make a great bug, or something like that.
Stranger, you chose a bad day
Maybe
to
that's
take
a word.
off the course.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Was it a new animation or was it animated the same way in the original?
No.
I mean, I guess I can check. Also,
Oh,
there's
the-
like this screensaver mode if you AFK for a while in the original. I don't know if that's in the new one.
Oh,
Maybe I'll just be AFK for a while in the new one as well, see if that
Tell him
happens.
save us.
I mean, I can definitely tell you in the original there was no special animation for the assassin killing Uriel.
The blades.
Oh, yeah, it's very
Where's the amulet of
unceremonious.
kings?
Oh,
It
okay, yeah,
wasn't
that's okay. Yeah. I feel
It's
that-
just here.
that lines up with my memory. I feel like that kill did look fancier than I expected. Oh, here's I choose a lot of stuff.
There's one very specific detail that I remember. I'm not sure if they'll have kept, but when you make a custom class, it takes whatever like class icon of the class that you had selected, which I always thought was cool. And then in the next Elder Scrolls game, they immediately did away with classes. So
Maybe I'll do this when I get to this point in the original, so I can see if there's already differences with the leveling or class system.
yes, we need to figure out how the hell the leveling works.
I mean, judging by
There's no time.
the original, it seems like they just kind of did, or not the original. Judging by the preview video, it kind of seems like they just did what a lot of mods do and just give you like a set amount of attribute points you can just buy.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Like it looked like you got 10, which is not far off what you would get if you were leveling efficiently.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
So that should hopefully help people keep pace.
Did people ever make a multiplayer mode for this?
I think technically yes, but no.
Gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side?
I never heard of one myself.
Worth a try. Let's go.
I remember trying one with Skyrim. I think I tried it with Pivim though.
Yeah, there is one for Skyrim. It doesn't work amazingly. One for Morrowind's pretty good, but they have an entire like engine recreation to build off of. So
Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor.
Wait,
Guard
Well,
did
I
have
mean-
people recreated like rewritten the source code for like the Morrowind engine?
it's not a decompilation; it's a recreation. But yeah, you can.
Like
Are you talking about
it is like
works very
fully,
well?
it is like fully
I can
compatible.
go no further. You alone
Yeah.
must stand.
Or it's like 99.9%. And it's mostly mod stuff that isn't compatible. And yeah, it's OpenMW, and then
Yeah.
TIS3NP is the multiplayer version.
The way
I've
he's
heard good
killed
things
does
about
look it just looks very, very, very silly. He just stands there. He just takes it.
Like, yep, this is what we're going to do with all that money we spent on Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, they paid him millions for, or maybe not millions, maybe like $1 million for somewhere around half an hour of actual dialogue in the game.
Was there any celebrity voice actors in Skyrim?
Yes.
No.
Not on the level of Patrick Stewart, I don't think. But Ulfric Stormcloak was played by a guy who was in Game of Thrones.
Oh, of course.
Isburn, one of the Blades, was played by Max von Sydow. That other famous voice actor, something Plummer, Christopher Plummer, he was in it. For Me, Sexist and Fake, Claudia Christian is one of the voice actors in the game. That's Ivanova from Babylon 5.
I think one of the people in that one X-Files episode where they try to speak Norwegian, I think one of those did voice acting in Skyrim.
Hei, Trondheim, kommer her.
Like with custom class in both. I noticed like they redrew all of these class images. I just go with something basic. I'm just curious if the options are like different at all.
Oh yeah, so we've known for a while that Virtuous was the people behind this remaster. And I wanted to remind myself of what they've done because they've been busy for like the past decade and a bit. But they have largely been like a porting and remaster company. They also have like a lot of co-development credits on a lot of games. For example, Virtuos was the ones responsible for the Batman Return to Arkham collection. Remember that, Sectus?
The PS4 releases?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played through those. Those seem. I mean, I think those were fine, but like specific parts of them were kind of iffy.
Hmm.
They made Catwoman's outfit slightly weird in City.
They've also done like a lot of Switch ports, specifically of multi-platform games. Some of which were not well received at launch and needed major patches to get fixes, like the Switch port of The Outer Worlds, for example. I recall that was pretty bad at launch, and I don't know how much better it got with patches.
Does this list you're reading differentiate between the team in France and the team in, I think it's Singapore, is the main team?
No, it's just one big list of games that Virtuos as a whole has apparently worked on. Because unfortunately, the Wikipedia page for the company has way more information about what they worked on than their official website does.
It is often the case.
So if I remember, the very first time I played Oblivion, I think I tried to go with like a stealth custom class, and I think I chose stuff like acrobatics as major skills, which is one of the worst things you can do because this is very easily leveled up, and as you level it up, you don't really become more powerful, but everything else will level up with you, and I think that's how I made the game basically impossible for myself. But I guess they probably addressed that. Like, I guess they made it like you can like choose attributes when you level up instead of attributes being automatically chosen for you. I don't know.
They're not automatically chosen for you in the original, but if you level skills related to the attribute, then you get a bonus. It's up to +5. And you can only choose 3 attributes to level. It's a whole complicated system.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Let's just go with wrong choices here.
Hating it.
The other thing I was going to say is the default thief class has all of these stealth skills as majors. You really, if you're power gaming in Oblivion, you really want to make a custom class.
Which I remember doing when I played it. Daisy.
Ah!
Hey, that was the other big complaint I remember. Like, the world levels up with you, so you don't really feel like you're getting stronger. And I think one thing I remember people remarking about was like when you hit like the max level, you'd have like lowly bandits in like diamond-plated armor attacking you.
Yeah. And that is pretty much how it works.
I wasn't far
The thing
off.
is, if you don't
In any
level
case, rats and goblins won't give
completely
you any
efficiently,
trouble.
you are effectively getting weaker as the game goes on.
Yeah, I did hear, but
You
meh, system.
But of course, then you have the difficulty slider, so you can bump that down.
I assume you can save whenever in this version.
You should be able to.
It would be very strange if they didn't. Like,
leave the Emperor in
Oh, I was
Oh,
wondering
good,
if
they
I
added
could just steal his
multiple
peace.
clothing.
Leave the
autosaves.
Emperor in peace.
I think even if you could loot his corpse, you can't actually take his armor because it's marked as not playable.
Yeah, that looks normal. That looks very normal. Aha! I'm here to assassinate you! Aye, well, you didn't fall
Well-
for it, okay.
that clipping does make it look like you have like a really large brain that is struggling to be contained inside your head.
I am so intelligent, yes. Maybe I'll
what's
go
this?
back to the armor.
New thread on era confirmed. Oblivion Remake is just as moddable as the original.
Wait,
Yeah,
sometimes
Oh yeah,
Can't-
someone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I saw someone in chat mentioning that the 2006 creation kit does open with this new. Is it?
I must compare this scene
The
though.
question is how much it supports the assets.
I will eventually get to the open world and compare stuff there, but there's just too many things to look at.
Maybe we'll get there tomorrow.
Like, look at this. Look at this. The pixels.
Take a look at this.
We're comparing pixels. Actual, I mean fake.
Oh, not just pixels, also insects.
Ugh.
Yes.
There we go. I do remember Brick Swallow from Dragon's Dogma 2. Very beautiful character.
Wait, was that Gar's character? Gar's
Yeah.
pawn?
I compare this as well. You're not a rat, what the heck?
Thank you for noticing that I'm not a rat.
I guess some people might complain the new version is so much brighter, but it
Yeah, that's me.
looks much fancier.
I am 100% in the camp of they made it too bright.
Are you playing with ray tracing on or off?
I think it's off. I think I'm using software Lumen. Should I try turning it on?
I guess we can see how much it tanks the frame rate.
In fact, there's a specific ability we have to activate our night vision, so then it gets even brighter.
It's still 60.
Okay.
I don't think I would be able to tell a difference unless I like take screenshots and like compare the two.
Yeah, at a glance, I'm not seeing much of a difference.
I feel like that's kind of arty in almost every single game for me.
I don't know, there's some games where the difference is quite noticeable.
I think probably the differences will continue to be very similar until the console hardware is good enough to use ray tracing at all times.
Yeah, that's the big problem. These 2020 consoles, they're using like early AMD hardware, which could do ray tracing, just not very well.
I'm meaning to like actually rush-ish towards the end here so we can see the open world rather than sewers. Oh! Am I near the end?
I will say, I'm curious how well this remaster runs on the minimum spec hardware, like a GTX 1070 Ti, and an old, like 3 or 4 generations old Ryzen processor.
I think I'm okay that they added sprint.
Yes, your default running speed is a bit slow in the.
If my last computer hadn't died, I still would have been on equivalent to 1080 hardware. But it's dead now, so.
You just hate it when that happens.
Yeah, the
Like,
Skyrim
to be
logo's
honest,
there
the
now.
cards are. The card is still working as far as I'm aware. It's everything else that died.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still baffled. What? That's the Skyrim logo.
Now you get one last chance to change yourself.
Technically, that's always been the. What they call them, the Imperial emblem or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
They just made it a lot more prominent in Skyrim.
Okay, now let me exit in the old one. I bet this loads faster. Oh, different time of day. So this scene is a little bit difficult to compare.
Yeah. You can
That's
press,
the.
I think it's back to wait. Or was it
Oh yeah, you
options
can.
now in the new
I
one?
forgot you can rest anywhere, as long as it's safe.
Okay. Well,
You cannot wait while enemies are nearby.
Oh, did it say that?
It did.
It's
Yeah,
Oh
funny,
yeah. I thought I pressed the wrong button.
You do normally arrive, or sorry, exit in the daytime. Guess you really did take a long time in the tutorial.
Wait, does that mean that it might actually be similar time of day? How can I see the time of day somewhere in the menus?
Yeah, if you wait, you should. Oh well. In the old one, you can check the quest tab or map tab.
Oh yeah, so it's 3:40 a.m. So can I not do that in the new one? Oh, okay, it's 7:55 a.m. So not quite the same time of day. I do like the rain. I'm assuming
Yeah.
the rain looks fancier than in the original.
Yeah, it's like that.
I
The
can
major
remember.
thing would be Oblivion is one of those games where the rain falls, or the rain isn't masked, so it will just go through roofs.
Ooh.
They fixed that in Fallout 4, I think.
We hope you like your housing damp.
Wait, its water looks very nice. I mean, it's no AC Shadows rain, but still, this looks fine. Thunder? What is it?
And you can go over and see your first dungeon, probably. They put a lot more effort into this dungeon, I think, than most other ones, because it is intended to be your first.
Should
And
I
also,
try
for some
to
reason,
find a random dungeon journey quickly? See if it looks super bland suddenly?
for some reason, the final boss of that dungeon has a very rare clothing item that is 0 weight.
Can't wait while enemies are nearby, but I don't see enemies. But I remember this very well when the game was new on PC, because I tried to like figure out settings to make stuff in the distance not look so goddamn blurry, but that's just what Oblivion looks like by default, I guess. Like very bad detail in the distance. It's just a blur.
It is slightly better on the PC version. The issue is you have to adjust detail stuff in the launcher, because if you do it in the game, it doesn't quite take. Or something, there's some weirdness with the in-game options for distance stuff.
Maybe I can wait in the city. Would be nice to get the same time of day. Would it be shadows could be a rainy space game? No, that would be too unfair. Like AC Shadows is kind of absurd when it comes to weather effects. I saw pop in with the city. Still enemies nearby for some reason. Is it because I have the sword out?
No, there's probably a fish under the water that's aggroed.
Damn it, fish! Whoa.
Or a mud crab somewhere, they're very slow.
Did the game crash?
Either it crashed, or on the 360 you had like loading zones between cells if you moved too fast. I don't know if it's an example of that. It used to show you a loading bar, though. I'm thinking the game might have actually just crashed.
Yeah. I'll be nice and give it a minute and look at the new version in the meantime, but I think it just crashed, yeah. I forget if that was a common issue with the Xbox version.
What? No, it wasn't.
But like the it looks way better like the distance there, way more detail rather than just blurry terrain. And you sprint! You're not slow. Ryman, is this speed tree?
Did you see the logo when booting up the remaster?
I didn't pay attention. Oh, now I can actually wait. Okay, maybe I'll try to get to this spot in the old game. Well, let me restart this game.
If this was the PC version, they'd be going, well, I hope you turned on autosaves.
Oh god. Wait. Would that be a thing I have to care about here as well?
I think it should autosave by default on Xbox. Like, I'm not
Oh,
sure
okay,
you
yeah.
can turn
Oh,
them
it's only
off.
one save slot. That's the correct slot.
Yeah, there's only one autosave slot. Yeah, I think it was.
Did they really only use one save slot back in the day? And maybe only one
guess.
carried over to the Xbox Series S for some reason.
You can have as many saves as you want.
But yeah, so if I were to try to load this, oh, that's funny. It calls this save 766. But if I try to load this old save file, then I get this prompt that this save relies on content that is no longer present, blah blah blah, and then I press yes, and then it just gets stuck. It gets stuck immediately. Like the progress bar never moves. So that's really would have been fun to like look at this old save file.
That is what happened eventually to my original main save. It would just load infinitely, even when I had the DLC. So I think the save is just corrupt, to be honest.
That's a bummer. Oh, it does actually do the screensaver thing in the remake as well if you idle for a while.
That's good.
Now we know.
Oh my god, the lightning.
Every game should have lightning. I should add lightning to Prince of Persia. Actually, there's technically lightning in one cutscene in Prince of Persia 2, if I recall. I misprint already. Oh, did you see this? The controversial thing about this armor fake? I don't know if you were here earlier. This is what the armor looks like in the original game. Notice there are boobies. I'm wearing the same armor right now in the remake. There are no boobies. You may now go to Twitter and complain.
What, more than that, it just looks completely different.
Oh yeah, it's I'm assuming there used to be a male and female version, and I guess in the remake there's only the male version of this armor. Okay.
The fun part is you're playing as a Khajiit, so your movement speed is already higher than most.
I got mouse movement. Oh, that. Oh. What the hell? I'm just moving the mouse right now. What is happening? Ah, that's really weird. Gamepad is fine. Oh, now it's fine with the mouse. Okay, maybe it was a rare bug. I don't know. That's funky.
Yeah, that looked weird.
Let's see, noon. Actually, wait. I think I want to skip the weather, even though it's kind of cool. I want to see this without rain, without mist.
So the
Oh, full mist
PC
there.
performance
Must-
thread on Era is slowly starting to get more impressions. Some people are saying this game works the CPU quite hard. Like cities can suffer from CPU limitations.
Okay, I mean the
Oh,
weather
That has historically been one of the main bottlenecks. That's why
Yeah.
all the cities in these games past Morrowind are, enclosed within separate world spaces.
oh boy.
I
Performance. Yeah, what is it?
it's just endless thunderstorm.
I think it might have cancelled your wait there or not.
On hold. Cancel.
One amusing thing that one of the DLCs added is that, or one of the DLCs added a random conjurer enemy that tracks you down and tries to kill you. And it's like a common thing that your first time waiting will be interrupted by just a random conjurer that appears wherever you are.
Do you guys
So-
like brown?
Yeah, I love Brian.
Is this? I don't. Is this the goal now? Is that why? I mean, it's. Does the sun set that early?
Well, you know,
It's only 7
it is a
p.m.
remaster of an Xbox 360 game. I guess it makes sense. It's from the Brown era.
Yeah, no. In this game, things are generally just more kind of faded and brown. Like the alien dungeons that were in the original, or in the original, the alien dungeons in the original were mostly kind of green and blue. In this, they're brown and blue. From screenshots, at least.
Now, here are some interesting performance metrics from an Asus ROG Ally, which, if people don't know, that's a handheld PC, like a Steam Deck.
And now it's less brown.
Medium settings, FSR quality at 1080p, open world just out of the sewer, 19 FPS.
Boy.
Low preset FSR quality, 25 to 27 FPS. Low preset plus FSR balanced, 30 FPS.
Okay, so if I stick this on my Steam Deck, I get to relive my Xbox 360 days.
Exactly.
Oh, there's the Conjurer.
What the heck? I'm
Oh,
just
he had
trying
grey
to
hair
compare graphics.
originally.
Well,
And so yeah, he has a magic tome.
he tried to conjure your death and you conjured his.
He exists purely to get you started on the Magic Tome DLC.
Oh boy. Steam Deck performance 15 to 24 FPS on lowest settings outside. Stutters and stalls frequently, and I had a crash which forced the shaders to preload. Refunded already. Don't know what I expected, to be honest.
It's even better.
Oh boy,
That's
poppin'.
surprising because the game is officially Steam Deck verified. They gave it the green check mark.
The green check mark is a very low bar. It's kind of a
Apparently.
does the game run? One of the games I play is literally broken by default on the Steam Deck. Like if you get in the game, the ground doesn't render. You have to roll back to an older version of Proton in order to get it to work.
I guess I don't know. I feel like there's always some kind of like maybe like a filter, at least like in the distance. Like it's always like slightly misty in the new version compared to the old one. But I feel like that's almost kind of weird considering like the old one is so clear, even though you just see blurry terrain in the distance. And I'm assuming like the structures in the distance does exist in the old one, but at this distance it just doesn't render in the old game.
I think they've put a lot more like objects on the terrain, like those kind of rocky cliffside things are not in the original. They're more kind of rocks like you see there.
Oh, really? Like the stuff that's in the middle of the screen looks like a ruined tower or something.
Can you switch back over?
How about I compare this view?
Are we going side by side?
I think we're going side by side.
Oh yeah, there's like a Stonehenge thing there.
Oh, I'm looking.
Oh yeah, there's a fort over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I might have been showing the wrong scene in OBS for a second. I can't keep track of anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see a lot further. If you see, there's like a circle over there. Oh, well, on the other over there.
But this is the same angle. This also shows stuff in the distance that's not being rendered in the old version because you're too far
Yeah.
away.
If you see like a kind of brown circles, those will be the terrain underneath the circular forts you can see.
Maybe I'll enter the city.
Yes, you need to go violate the law.
You die!
Well, technically, fake. The Aldmeri didn't build the Imperial City. The Imperial City is largely built on top of the Aldmeri City. If I remember my lore correctly. Yeah, they built the White Gold Tower.
Tidings, citizen.
What's going on with you?
Who will help?
And the lighting is so different.
I steered clear of them.
Nasty.
It's much more natural lighting in the new one, and far less gloomy.
Be soon. Hello.
Ah, yes, the early Xbox 360 generation. That was the generation
Good
of.
morning.
It was the generation of brown and bloom.
You know what this is reminding me of?
The chapel there.
The new one? It looks like that game Rise. You know, the Kinect game?
Well, it was a Kinect game until they made it not.
Yeah, it was.
A Rise on the Rome?
Yes.
Was it Son of Rome? Okay,
Yeah.
Rise of Rome there.
I have some glare to deal with, BRB.
Okay. Aye, that was back in Crytek's silly era where they always had to put a Y in the game.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm listening.
Far Cry, Crisis, Rise.
The children are starving. Please help.
I have returned.
One of the things that mods commonly change is that in the original, all of these like crates that are presumably storage for the shops that are here, you can just freely take from them. And a common thing for mods to change is to make them owned by someone, so that it's illegal to steal from them.
What is it now?
Please, go ahead.
O'Feel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits.
I will say I kind of wouldn't mind if it was more saturated in the remake. It's
I've heard others say the same.
It looks dingy.
It's the finest place in the city. Simply and
maybe if I
excellent.
change the
I
time
think it
of
might be a
day
bit
more.
foggy just now, like the weather is different, but
Yeah, but I've changed some of days so many times. I feel like there's always some kind of like mist effect.
yeah, I mean the game simply is foggier, greyer, browner.
Is it that change depending on the day, or do you always get that look?
Yeah, waiting for a full day is generally is the more consistent way of getting different weather.
This used to be hella smoggy back in the medieval days.
And it makes sense.
Getting rain again. I mean, I don't mind that though.
I mean, this is certainly cleaner.
You get the rain in the old one. I want rain in the old one. Give me rain.
Oh, now you can go under that cover and see if it blocks the rain or if the rain falls straight through. Because in the original they will.
It's like anywhere, rain's supposed to be blocked.
It does seem like it. Like this bit here, you in the original you can just stand under here and watch the rain fall through it.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago.
I wish it was more rain. Like the rain is kind of hard to see. It like drops here and there.
Hi there.
Horrible creatures.
See you.
Oh god.
I'm Manda.
Oh Jesus!
Oh
I'm a
god, your
lady of
face.
leisure, but I do some advanced training in security. Just a hobby, of course.
Find the same NPC. Hello, you the same NPC?
I'm Mando.
Oh!
Lady of leisure.
It is the same NPC?
I do some advanced training in security.
Yes, that's the same dialogue. You did it. You found the same one.
Oh god, you look hideous. You look hideous, Anna. It's kind of
Also,
rude.
why- Yeah, why are her eyes completely different?
I don't know.
That's a thing that is different only in Oblivion. Wood elves are supposed to have weird, creepy bug eyes.
Be seeing you.
Yes.
Hello.
People everywhere wanted to talk to me. I'm so popular.
What? What can I do for you?
Are you nearby in the old one as well?
You too.
Well,
Rochelle Bantian,
that's not the
Samuel's
same
wife.
NPC.
I'm glad he's settled down to training and the quiet life.
Oh yeah, like the faces in Oblivion don't look great. Like the lighting, and it zooms straight in on them. Like it's, I don't know, it's...
These stats.
Reindeer always keeps a fine selection on hand.
Oh, this is the same
What
NPC.
can I do for you?
She looks super different.
What?
And holy bloom.
In the original, she looks paler than me.
You have that much bloom on you, Ryman?
Not at the moment. I could shine a light right on my
Take
face.
care.
Maybe then that would replicate the effect.
Rochelle Bantian, Samuel's wife.
Yeah,
I'm glad he's settled down to training in the quiet life.
it doesn't look great, to be honest. I think,
Farewell.
did I see... Is that her?
You did
Rochelle
talk to that
Bantian,
one
Yeah.
before
Samuel's
now.
wife. I'm glad he's settled down to training
Yeah.
and the quiet life.
I continue to be firmly in the camp of bring back the old voices.
Looks better, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like this doesn't look amazing. I feel like the hair looks wonky, I don't
Take
know.
care.
I don't
A load
Yes?
of wonk. So it is a load of wonk.
Her hair moves weirdly when she
know
talks.
I can help you.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind me being here and the voice of negativity and all this.
No, that's fine. I mean, I think I feel like I'm the most negative. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are too hot on this remaster. Parts of it look nice, but it's a mixed bag.
I mean, from what
mean-
I've seen, I like the gameplay changes. I think they're a good compromise for being kind of the same but better. There are definitely things I like in this. There are just issues.
Yeah, I mean, like as like a net positive. I mean, I think I think that this is good overall. I mean, if I were to play Oblivion today, I would definitely play this. But I mean, I think there are some things you could easily criticize. I feel like the biggest one by far is that like there should be official modding support. is that Easter egg in the old one as well? Like
Yeah.
the arena cover?
that-
Yeah.
that- yeah.
I remember seeing that.
That
poster
is
as
actually
well.
a quest line you can go and do. You can join the arena.
Yeah, I remember that quest line.
Wow.
I don't remember this poster. That's funny.
Speak.
Yeah, the poster's there.
It's not as scandalous as the original arena cover art. Hold on,
What do you mean?
let me do a comparison
Why you-
here.
What could you possibly be talking about, Mr. Sanctus?
I don't know, I feel like the original one kind of stands out like just a little bit.
Yeah, Kenji, there are a lot of graphic settings in the PC version that make things look better. Not so much on the 360 version.
Yeah, this
Like
is the cover art.
One of the options on the PC version is you can, instead of having bloom, you can use HDR lighting.
Where's
Oh,
my
yeah,
sexy katana, Lady Todd Howard? What did you do? I'm going to Twitter to complain right now.
Oh god.
But it is a fun homage, like they recreated the cover art there.
Yes, HDR lighting. That was kind of another big thing in like the early to mid 2000s. Like Half-Life 2 Lost Coast. And
Yeah.
there was an update for the original Far Cry that also added it.
Yeah, I mean, Lost Coast went further than this. They had like eye adaptation and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, games still use HDR rendering.
Hmm.
I think that's a tautology. They still use HDR. They just don't talk about it anymore. It's just standard.
Yeah.
I think it's this building I just entered. The lighting looks super different. There's already several mods there. What do the mods do?
I mean, come on, Texas. The game has been out for hours. Of course there are mods.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me the first mod was an icon replacer that replaces the icon with the adoring fan.
Well, I assume it'll be Nexus mods. It'll be where
Oh,
mods
original
are.
color grading. Is that just like a reshade mod?
Welcome to a fighting chance.
I mean, if
I'm
the
Rosan, proprietor.
plugin
I
format
sell
is the
best
same, they could
swords
have
in
just
the
copied
city,
over all the
and I
original
offer
lighting
best training
information
for armorers.
from the original.
I'm Rosan, proprietor. I
Okay,
sell the best
just load
swords
up
in
the
the
Nexus.
city,
There are
and
16
I offer
mods
advanced
up
training
for
for
Oblivion
armorers.
Remastered. Let's
There's
see.
actually a lot more than 16. I've seeing certain mod authors talking about reserving spaces on Nexus.
Oh boy.
So they've basically made a load of draft pages.
This is supposed to be the same character. She looks very different.
What? Get out of
I
here.
mean, she looks way better at least. I don't know.
She's
feel like
certainly
she probably-
prettier. I don't know why she's 1/3 the age.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some
Yeah,
money.
it looks less like they've redesigned the characters and more just hit random again.
Goodbye. Take care.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Natura LUT. A LUT for Oblivion Remastered aimed to get closer to the original color palette, leaning away from the UE5 brown-red look.
I wonder if Rosan is someone's waifu.
And
Like someone's a
that's-
great fan of her and they just made her hot.
Classic Oblivion color grading. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot more saturated than the original.
Ooh.
Dog.
You see physics suddenly activate as you interact with anything on the table.
Yep. Okay. Now you just need to get caught by a guard so we can hear the line.
Oh, but remember, some of the guards have re-recorded lines.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still useful science. Okay, we need to compare this outfit. Very important.
Do you want to know another fun fact about the original game and guards? Is they had fully recorded dialogue for female guards. There aren't any.
Oh, oh, that is funny. Oh, the dog looks so much fluffier.
Actually, I think technically speaking, there might be one like female guard captain, and that's why they have fully recorded dialogue. But come on, man.
Wait, isn't this a chest where I got the outfit?
I thought it was.
Huh. Really didn't change items around. That'd be weird. Yeah, I thought it was this chest. What the heck? I can't wear a
Pretty
pretty
sure
dress.
it was that chest. It was that chest.
Yeah.
All of these will have random loot in them. It's not static.
Oh. Oh, I guess that would explain it. Oh shit, I'm nearly dead.
The dog looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Where did she go?
She probably ran away. Or nice. What time is it?
Don't wait while trespassing. Oh, this looks nice though. What outfit did I steal? My character looks so silly. Well, these outfit models look pretty detailed.
They're also pretty authentic.
Oh yeah. Very different items. Mogo is so less fluffy here. What the hell? What were they thinking in 2006?
Oh, do you want another fun fact about the guards?
Sure.
Is that do you remember? Ryman, have you played Oblivion?
Yeah, I played a large chunk of it, like back in
Okay.
2018.
Do you remember the poisoned apples?
Doesn't ring a
So
bell.
you could get these poisoned apples in the Dark Brotherhood quest.
Oh, I never did the Dark
personally.
Brotherhood quest.
Okay, fair enough. And the way that they work is that they're not like a poison, quote unquote. They just add an ability to whoever eats them that slowly drains their health, or not drains their health, damages their health like over time. So eventually they'll die. But it doesn't add it to. I'm not actually remembering exactly how. Or I guess it adds it to the reference. I don't remember the exact details, but basically, if you poison a guard with them, then the guard will obviously die. But guards are set to respawn. But every time the guard respawns, he'll still have that ability and will just die again.
Oh, that poor guard.
The same angle here. Okay, I'll break the law in a second here, make Ryman happy. I want to compare like nighttime or like evening, late evening. I like how the light, like the windows light up here. I guess that doesn't happen in the original.
Maybe the I don't know, main plume, whatever on the guard helmet's red in the new one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this should be around midnight. It's not just this, pretty much the same lighting.
This does not look like midnight in the new one.
Yeah. Oh, it's 1 AM in the new one here. Let's go with 3 AM. Oh yeah, this. Yeah. Nighttime isn't very night-ish. It's very bright.
Yeah.
Also, people have like lights on this late.
Yeah, this is what people would call a Skyrim nighttime, where everything is perfectly visible at all times. Although, to be fair, that is something they changed in Fallout 3.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your
No,
fine.
Fallout 3. I
or it's
spent
off to
way more
jail.
time with Fallout 3. Actually, I think I actually finished the main story, if I recall.
Yeah, Fallout 3 is another game I spent an extreme amount of time in.
Since you lack the funds to pay
So
the
much so that I
must
could
now
barely
serve
play
out
New
your
Vegas when it
sentence.
came out.
Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Yeah, I've
'Cause
owned
I
New
just
Vegas
spent
for
the la-
ages, and I've never played it, even though everyone says apparently it's really good.
It's a good game. It's the best way to play Fallout 3.
Hope you run.
Literally, like the game that puts Fallout 3 in New Vegas is just
yeah,
a
there's a
better way
mod.
to play it. Because New Vegas, you know, it's debatable, but I think the mechanical changes in New Vegas are much better, and it's just generally a more stable version of the engine. So it is the best way to play Fallout 3.
In this case, I feel like the original has more striking lighting here. It looks very drab in the remake, this prison cell.
But yeah, no, I did not get very far in my first play of New Vegas because I just spent the last 3 years playing Fallout 3.
So I think what's going on in this comparison here is that the artists, they're focused on making the image look detailed and realistic rather than making it look striking. And I think that's why we see, well, stuff like this. Not just in this game, but in like a lot of like updates of old games. Either.
This nude.
Wait, what?
Too scandalous, I must
mean,
load my save.
Even like absolute
Oh, I
realism.
wasn't
I
even
think
showing the new version there. Whoops, you didn't see the scandalousness.
I think even absence the realism aspect, there's a lot of ambient light being added, kind of fake light being added to the new new lighting. Which is really kind of lowering the amount of contrast you're seeing in many scenes.
Anything in particular I should compare?
You could murder someone and see what Lucian of Chance looks like.
Murder?
Yeah, if you murder someone and then sleep, the Dark Brotherhood will contact you. And you can see what he looks like. The best voice acted character in this game.
How long will it take before they show up?
It shouldn't be that long. You'll see if it's triggered because you'll get a message that says basically someone saw you commit a murder.
Frame rate is really wonky here, by the way. Now it's been like 40, 50s, even though it was...
No, fake. We know is Skyrim. And you have to kill a specific person in Skyrim.
This is software. Will there be someone in this basement I can kill? No, I'm going to the prison. What the heck?
Huh? This is
What
the
is
prison?
this kind of
What?
prison? I'm very confused. This is a weird prison.
This is not the prison. Although it is a thing in all of these like basement, or maybe not all of them, but most of these basements in this district, or no, actually no, that's what it is. Some basements in each of the districts have access to the sewers. You have like a hatch that goes down into the sewers for the Imperial City.
I should just wait until daytime and murder someone. Would they be hard to murder, though? I guess random NPCs shouldn't be tough fighters.
Yeah, you could probably try and off the woman that runs the clothing store. I don't think she has weapons.
What, Mystic Emporium?
No, they're pretty powerful mages.
Did you hear what happened?
But the clothing store one is heading to your right.
Divine Elegance?
Yep. I don't think she's important for anything. I may be completely misremembering, but I'm
You've
fairly
come
sure
to
she isn't
divine
important for anything.
elegance because you
ugly.
care about what you wear.
She always looked ugly.
Has what you want, or no one.
Was it something I said?
I just have this image of my head of you just walking up to random people and going, "Man, you're ugly."
Oh no. Oh god, where the hell was I? I think was this part of town?
A pretty beautiful lady
They
who
were
wants
there?
nothing to eat.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Shop that three brothers are coming.
Greetings, Kachi.
If you want to run faster, you can take off your heavy armor.
Ooh.
Alright, I think the armor you're wearing affects your speed.
You've come to divine elegance because
If it doesn't, you
care
can
about
drop
what
it.
you wear.
Because your encumbrance affects your speed as
Pioneer
well.
has what you
Man,
want,
I remember
or
playing
no one
Oblivion for the
has.
first time and picking up too much stuff and becoming over encumbered and it's like, how do I drop stuff? How do I drop stuff? What's the key for dropping things?
Actually, that. Oh yeah, dropping things is fun on PC.
Yes.
Yeah,
That-
there's a weird scene
That
on
is
her
something.
neck.
What does happen in this game when you become over encumbered?
You can't move at all.
Because no, in Oblivion you can't. But in every game after, they changed it so you can at least walk. And I wonder if they changed that in this.
You can kill her and steal all her stuff and see if I become I can't move anymore.
Yeah! What's going on? Die, you
She's
mangy
tanky.
house cat!
Luckily, she
You call
can't
me
poke
Mangy
you.
Cat?
Yeah. There's a lot of like racial specific dialogue in this game.
I'm not trying to
Oh, she's
leave, are
running
you?
away.
Oh fuck!
You violated
Wait,
the law.
you guys heard me?
Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now.
You violated the law.
Then pay with your blood.
Maybe I want to commit murder then, if it's gonna be that difficult. I failed the murder shopkeeper, yeah! Yeah.
An unarmed shopkeeper wearing a dress.
Do I get like stealth bonus damage if I sneak
do.
up behind her? I can pickpocket.
She sees you.
That wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, that was the funny thing about the build I had where I was completely invisible to everyone. Every time I attacked an enemy, it would always be a sneak attack.
Yeah. Is that the 100% chameleon thing?
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Although I hadn't really put any points into any bonuses that would increase sneak attack damage, and my sneak attacks didn't actually hurt all that much.
I have a skull. I want to compare this.
Take care.
Excuse me, shopkeeper, why do you have a skull? You have a human skull. I thought this was
Yeah.
a clothes shop. Why do you have a human skull?
What the heck? Lighting looks much fancier. The remake. And like in the original, if I like interact with anything here, then suddenly everything moves. Like physics is like turned on. I don't think it. I think it happens here. No, yeah, it's like stuff is stable here. You don't see an instant wobble of everything when you interact with object. Well, I mean, I need all items. Give me everything. Yep, every blackberry.
You've
What?
stolen an apple, so I might have a guard on you. Here we go.
Oh, I'm a bad thief. I'm a very bad thief.
Yeah, Oblivion does have a psychic guard problem.
Oh.
You really need to be sneaking if you want to steal items, even if there's literally no one around.
So like I have to be just like in sneak mode and then it's fine?
As long as there's no one around you.
Huh,
If,
that's kind of silly.
If I remember correctly how it works.
Oh,
there's-
does this lighting move?
It's relatively fancy.
Oh wow, it's It technically kind of animates in the original, I guess, but much fancier in the remake. Like in the original, look, it just looks like the brightness value of the torch like slightly goes up and down. But
I think it does move slightly. But yeah, the thing is, Oblivion doesn't have any environmental shadows. The PC version has shadows for characters, or maybe the console version does as well. PC version has self shadows for characters, but there's no shadows for objects.
Okay, I'm getting a bit heavy.
Oh, well, you can still move while it says you're over encumbered. So yes, that's a change.
Okay, so this is the point where you would be able to move in the original.
Yeah, you would not, because it says you're over encumbered in the top left.
Let's test that right now.
When it happens, you will know. It's quite disorientating.
Must eat the cheese. Chat is very demanding here. Can I carry more in this version?
You might have just picked up less stuff.
Yeah.
What is your encumbrance at? Oh, you're not even. Or no, I guess you're kind of close.
Well, that's more items. I'm just reading. What the heck? What do they expect out of me? Well, maybe she doesn't notice I've stolen everything. A nice staircase you have. I like it very much.
You weren't sneaking when you broke through there, so a guard might come from you.
Really? Oh no. What the hell? Okay, I'm carrying so much stuff now. There we go. Oh yeah, yeah, I literally can't move at all.
You can drop one item and then carry it with you with the left bumper.
Oh yeah. Maybe if I eat the cheese. What's in this category? Okay, I ate all the cheese, so I can move. Oh, I am healed. Christmas miracle.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Sneaking in the shadows.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
Criminal scum.
Yeah, your bounty was 5, so it's probably for breaking through the door.
For a moment, I thought a completely black screen was saying you violated, until I got closer to my monitor and said, "Oh no, there is a guard there."
Maybe there's something in the open world I should compare, I don't know.
What is it, citizen?
Do you think they'll do this with Skyrim too?
Marinus Cadiotis.
At some point, we need to stop Bethesda from releasing more versions of Skyrim.
How are you?
We have to draw a line in the sand. Enough is enough.
That was the other thing. I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't call this Oblivion Special Edition.
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
What's a map look like? Well, I mean, that looks like an Oblivion map, alright. Had that many markers already? I can't, what was the fast travel system in this again? Could you fast travel to anywhere that you've been before?
Yeah, but the cities start out unlocked. So you can currently fast travel to any of the cities.
Huh. Okay, then I can easily compare some quick areas.
Another thing that mods commonly change is you know where the cities are, but you can't fast travel to them by default.
Run
until
while there's
you've
still
been there.
time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time.
Oh,
before they're
yeah.
overwhelmed.
I guess Quatch is under attack, isn't it?
Yep. Oh god.
Bad job. Oh, here we go. Oh, but I'm being confused by this interface. Oh, completely different time of day.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time.
He's also
before
got very
they're
different
overwhelmed.
eyes compared to the two versions.
Your fast travel time is determined by your actual move speed.
Oh.
So if you have, you know, more encumbrance, it will take longer in the game.
And actually get.
And also whether or not you
some
have a horse and the speed of the horse.
Yeah. I think I will complain that a new version. I mean, right now it's different time of day, but let's see. What was this here again? In the old one, it was 10 p.m. But I can't keep track of my two controllers. But I think I will complain that. Oh, actually, okay. This looks somewhat dark at least. Oh no, it looks. Okay, it looked bright as it finished loading. That's kind of silly. But yeah, I will complain that like nighttime is very, very bright in the remake. Oh, are these embers new?
Yeah, those are new. Yeah.
Is there an Oblivion Gate up here?
Yeah.
Will we compare Oblivion Gate? Won't I just die? Am I too unlevel for this?
No, it's Oblivion, so it levels with you.
Oh, oh yeah. I forgot about that for a second. Oh, suddenly color grading as I went up here. Does the old one do color grading suddenly?
Not quite color grading, but the color does change because the weather changes as you approach a gate.
Hello.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead.
Okay.
I'm through talking to you, he says.
No, rude.
Oh hey, your athletic skill increased!
Oh yeah. Environment is slowly changing here. I think this is basic like the same scene. Oh, Oblivion Gates. I mean, technically, I don't think you actually have to do that many during the main story, but I guess I just did too many and I just got so tired of them.
Stand back, civilian.
No,
This is
you have
no
to do
place
quite a
for
few. You
you.
have to do
Get back to the
at least one
encampment at
per
once.
city.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a fair bit. This looks way fancy in the remake. Oh, no one speaks to me here? What the heck?
They would have if they hadn't aggroed to those enemies.
Oh.
We'll try. You can see. We couldn't. Good luck. It's a brave thing you're doing.
Oh yeah, this looks much fancier in the...
Oh, you can see through, kind of. By see through, I mean
the
they
texture,
put
right?
a texture there.
Yeah, I mean it still looks cool, but yeah. And the lighting looks way better in the remake here.
I mean, if I'm wrong, if like they added some way for the Oblivion gates to actually, you know, have like a rendered view of, you know, what is through the gate, then that would be cool. But I doubt it.
It's a brave thing.
Well, maybe I'll enter the portal. A gate to Oblivion.
Also, one thing that most people don't do is walk straight through the gate to the actual city gates behind and just go into the city. Most people will naturally do the gate first.
Oh.
But you can always go into the city.
Oh.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, that's in better days.
Also,
I think I just assumed that gate would be locked until you did the gate.
In one of these houses, or actually I'm not sure if it's one of these houses, but in this city, one of the houses in this city is where what's it, Dawn Guard in Skyrim retconned something. The character you're in the prison ship with at the very start of Morrowind now canonically dies here in Kavach.
That's sad.
Before you arrive.
He had a very distinct voice.
The voice for male Dark Elves is very distinctive, yes, but every male Dark Elf sounds like that in that game.
You guys are mean. Well, let's check out this Oblivion gate. Ah! Yeah, it looks again like it's as a fog. There's so much fog in the... Oh Jesus Christ, they're attacking me.
Oh, these scamps. They're so ugly now. I mean, yeah, they weren't exactly pretty before, but...
I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken... They were taken to the tower.
Compare his face. Oh, let's not compare his face.
Yeah. I
Well,
was gonna
I
say
kinda
he's
compare
quite
it.
weak.
Well, I mean, that's what he looks like. Looks a bit different here.
He looks more dead.
Captain, I'm gonna... God, what you saved me was a terrible... Bye.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you can't ask him to follow you, which is a death sentence.
I'm seeing like the weird like board here again. Was in like the
Yeah.
Start.
It's like it's almost like an off by one kind of thing. Just the mask is slightly mismatched.
Wonder how many patches this remaster will get.
Hopefully they'll add the option to have the old voice acting, but
Maybe I'll just teleport to other cities and compare some other stuff. I don't think I want to do an entire Oblivion gate here. Can I teleport right now? No. Can't teleport while indoors.
Or did they add a subtle color to each of the different icons? That's another thing that was very common in mods.
Getting Brad. Oh, entirely different time of day.
Yeah, this is the area that was in one of the leaked screenshots.
Oh yeah, I think I remember it. Yeah, this is a fairly big difference. Again though, like it just looks less saturated everywhere in the remake for some reason.
It's not too bad here. It's definitely less saturated though.
And always a little bit of fog in the distance.
I'm here to relieve you.
It's quite funny, one common thing amongst fans of Oblivion is people often say they really like how kind of dreamlike the game looks. And then the remake just completely does away with it.
Yeah. It is very bloomy, but it was like part of the style in a way. I feel like I wouldn't mind like some kind of compromise. But I don't know, I mean the remake still looks good even though it's very different style.
Oh my god, did they add a bucket?
Oh my god! Bucket!
Bucket!
Can you interact with the bucket?
Actually, is it like Skyrim? Can you put it on people's heads?
Oh, can't interact with it.
Oh, it's a fake bucket. Must be part of the the well mesh.
Hey, what's a bucket?
What do you need?
This looks... the ground here looks so fake.
You hear that? Fake your ground.
No. Fake your dirt.
Oh,
The pig's so rude to fake, what the hell?
It's because he can't talk back.
but he can use sad FluffyQuack emoji, and that is sad. And
But then
angry
they seem to have like a
FluffyQuack
very distinct
emoji.
style to them, I forget. There wasn't any snow in Oblivion, right?
Yeah, there's snow, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Evening.
Oh, yeah, there's like hello snow.
Yeah, this is welcome to Proto Skyrim.
No.
This looks pretty nice. This looks very, very different,
Yes.
but might also be, I don't know if there's different weather currently in the two versions, or if snowy areas just always look this different.
If it's snowing, you'll know because you can see the snow.
Oh,
It is not
okay.
snowing in the original.
I'm playing Skyrim.
Scrim.
Skyrim doesn't have this much verticality. I wish it did.
I wonder how that Sky Oblivion mod will turn out when it's finally finished.
That's supposed to be released this year, right?
Yeah, this year. But not as finished as this. Like they won't have the Shivering Isles or Knights of the Nine, I don't think.
Ah.
Am I
I'm not,
worse at my
I'm not even sure if they'll
rooftops?
have the DLC forms. Actually, what are your quests right now in the remake?
I thought I
'Cause
saw
if this
deliver
was
the amulet
the
pop up.
Liver amulet.
You know, because if this was the original, then the second you activated that grate to leave the tutorial area, you would have been bombarded with quests to go look at all the DLC homes you bought. Like literally, it just adds like 15 letters to your inventory.
I don't think I have the deluxe edition content though, so this might be just vanilla Oblivion for the most part.
No,
At least.
it's supposed to have their marketing image showing what you get in a deluxe version is quite confusing. It looks as if you have to buy the original one to get the deluxe one to get the original DLC. That's not the case. They list the DLC as being part of the base package.
Oh, that's confusing.
Yes.
Yeah, because like the Steam page also, like the text on it is written. It says the digital deluxe edition. The digital deluxe edition includes Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you have to get to I think it's like level 5 or 8 or something for Shivering Isles quest to proc. Actually, the easiest way to tell if you have the DLC is to go to Anvil. Because there'll be a supposedly madman prophesizing the end of the world.
Thanks for the raid, I swear. Yeah, it looks prettier. Confirmed. Pixels. Yes, Rolf, this is Elderic 5. The Danger Vion. I still think they should have remade Redguard. Just surprise everyone.
What would interest you more, Thictus? Would it be a remake or a remaster or whatever of Redguard, or them open sourcing the game?
Probably open source. Even though I personally wouldn't do anything with the source code, I just like source codes.
You hear that, Todd?
I mean, yeah. Redguard was kind of hard for me to try because the controls in that is wonky, and also I think it's locked to really low frame rate, so I mean that game needs a remake on open source release, like it. Just saying, Todd Howard.
Yeah, you are right, Pavimto. You can just go there. If you know where to go, you can just go. But it doesn't give you a quest for it until you get to level I can't remember if it's 5 or 8. It's somewhere in that range. But yeah, I mean, if you want to travel to Breville, then you should just be able to see it. Yeah. When you're done looking around Breville, you can just leave the city and then look towards the big river. And you should probably be able to see the gate to the Shivering Isles. Is it a river? I don't...
Different time of day, but
They removed some rocks.
look at this lighting. This is not a fair comparison though, with it being a different time of day. The water looks quite a bit nicer. Is this the point where I'm supposed to be like see entrance to Shivering Isles close to the city?
Yeah. You see, it's right there.
Is it? It's Shivering Isles.
No, the other way. It's out into the. It's right there. Yeah.
That the one?
Oh, there's the Oblivion Gate there for some reason.
Oblivion Gate?
No, it's to the east. It's the big.
Oh, it is that weird thing?
Gate thing, yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh, yeah, of course, I don't have the DLC in the Xbox version here, so that just isn't there.
Yeah. It also doesn't show until you get closer than that, because it's not a actual landscape object.
Well,
if I remember correctly.
I could test, but I'm pretty. I mean, I don't have the DLC
I mean,
installed.
if you swim out there, it will just be ocean or
Yeah.
lake or whatever it is, whatever this body of water will be called. A stunted scan, that's a higher level. Maybe they played with the levels at which things appear. God, that sprint animation is so bad.
If I go there, can I go to Shivering Isles now?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Guess we can look at that briefly.
You'll also meet Haskell, who is voiced by the same guy that did the elves in Morrowind. Or the male elves.
Oh, weird bit of stutter.
Game ruin.
Range door.
Well, you know what you haven't done? You haven't run up the side of a mountain. That's classic Oblivion gameplay.
Can't talk now. That door has been making noises again. No telling what's coming out.
No, go away. I'm not here.
Here
It's
comes
not right.
another one!
Madness. Why? Why? Everything is wrong. It can't be done. Stay away from me. I won't go there.
That
You
didn't
can't
confirm
make
it?
me
What
go
the heck?
back.
Yeah, you need to wait for that guy to get killed.
Going to die.
Oh, spoilers.
Stay back!
Watch out.
This one's violent.
Look out.
Wait, did he say this one's violent and he started the
Stay back
fight?
from that door if I were you. Nothing that's... You too. Unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Useless mortal meat, walking like a dog.
Done to talk?
This door will not yet open to you.
I still...
I think you have to wait for Shagarath to finish speaking.
A nice effort, though. Shame he's dead. These things happen.
Why is your favorite area, Pimento? I think I actually stopped playing Oblivion while I was going through Shivering Isles DLC. I think that was around the point where I just felt like I had enough, but I did play the game quite a bit in total.
This DLC is by far the best quality content in this entire game. They really fixed a lot of kind of the issues with Oblivion in the DLC in terms of like the content.
Let's be civil, shall we? Do sit down.
Just sit there.
Yes, what can... Yeah, because it is... Well, have you made up your...
I have to say, I really dislike that they made it so you can't be in a chair in first person.
Oh yeah, no.
That also makes the scene considerably less impactful. Oh, you can go into first person?
I just have to manually do it. Manually
Why?
change camera angle.
Oh, this looks worse. But no, that's something they... Did they change that in Skyrim, or did they change that in Fallout 3? I think they changed that in Skyrim, to where you can't be in first person in a chair, for some reason.
Well. Yeah, I don't think I was a personally huge fan of the look of this area. It's just giant mushrooms. What the heck?
Mushroom.
I mean, this in terms of like all the mushrooms and stuff, I think they were very much trying to appeal to people that really liked Morrowind.
Yeah, it does remind me of that style.
And there's certainly quite a few people over there who really, really liked more.
Oh, it's a popular game.
I mean, I started with Oblivion, but even I, you know, can appreciate that there's things that Morrowind just did better. Each of the kind of Oblivion, Morrowind, and Skyrim, each of them did something better than the other two. There's no perfect Elder Scrolls game.
Well, they remade a bunch of stuff here because, yeah, I mean, you get the base game, you get Shivering Isles, you also get Knights of the Nine, though. Knights of the Nine, I feel like there wasn't... I don't think that has many unique assets, if I remember.
It has a few, not nearly as many as Shivering Isles, but it has a few. It certainly has more unique assets than any of the other DLC. One of which has literally 0 unique assets. The Mehrunes Razor DLC. You might think, oh, but you get that unique looking dagger. No, that was an unused item in the base game.
Ah, that's funny.
So yeah, that DLC is literally just a plug-in file. There's no new assets at all.
It's Knights on the Nine where you like eventually get to a fight where you're basically like up in the sky above the entire world.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty
happens,
neat.
Yeah. It does have some problems though sometimes, because you are actually like you're not in a unique cell that looks like you're above the terrain in that area. No, you really are up there.
Oh wow.
Which yeah has some issues.
Wow. Shall I try to go up a mountain? During snow?
Going up to Bruma would be the easiest way. Lots of mountains, mountainside.
Why is the statue yelling at me?
Ah! He's practicing his shouts for Skyrim.
Why won't you die?
Or he's doing it. One of those.
Oh man, I kind of wish that dialogue was a shout in Skyrim.
It's a pleasure to see you.
You're not a mountain. Why am I here anyway?
Why, do you want to climb her?
I'm just trying to find a mountain. I'm very confused about doorways. I'm getting some stuttering. No, I don't know. That's loading stutter, whatnot.
The Unreal Engine coast.
You probably want to head north. There's a gate that leads to the north.
North? You got horses. Yeah, you did got horses in this game, and you have the infamous horse armor.
It's on the tier below you. Yeah.
Can
I think I don't know if I ever unlocked a horse in Oblivion.
You don't generally unlock them. You have to buy them.
Oh, then
well, you get given one in the main quest, but it's kind of trash. There's one horse. You get a horse from the Dark Brotherhood quest that is the best horse in the game because it is equal to the fastest horses in the game, but also it can't die.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Except if you give it Shadowmere. If you give Shadowmere horse armor, which you can do, it loses its invulnerable status.
Oh,
That's awkward.
Get
Oh,
done,
this is
dude.
the is this the place where you deliver the Renault katana?
Well, no. Boris takes Captain Reynolds' katana off you in the tutorial area. But yes, the other katanas you deliver here. You can also pick up, what's his name, Glenroy? The other guy that dies in the tutorial area. If you... but you have to do it before Boris talks to you, because if Boris talks to you, then it gets erased from the game.
Oh my god! Unfinished game! Todd Howard, how could you?
Oh my god. Have they not learned?
Is that a remaster specific foible, or is that something from the original?
Should I make sure to like compare this specific piece of terrain?
Good luck.
I don't think I can be bothered. I think I'm rude.
Exactly.
I don't think that's generally a problem in Oblivion. Like the meshes they place have geometry on all sides, so you don't get that issue. But obviously, as long as you make sure that the back faces are never seen, you can delete them, which is more efficient. So it's kind of a toss-up. It does seem like you move slower going up a slope, which is not how Oblivion works. I guess they did say they overhauled the movement system. Although, you are doing a hell of a job at scaling this, so I don't think you would normally be able to climb a slope this steep in Oblivion. You'd have to find the path that works.
That tower is still here, right? Like Wizard Tower thing?
Yes. That's the Wizard Tower that if you go into and then uninstall the DLC, you wind up in the QA testing area.
To the very peak here. Now I kind of wish there was less fog in the distance, but I don't know. It might
You
also
can
be
still see things in the distance past the fog.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Well, that's not meant to happen.
I can't go up here. Oh, whoa, whoa, that's whoa, Todd Howard, please.
Yeah, you might have hit the bounds of the map. Just see all the way up there, can't you?
Whoa. Well, I mean, this is still pretty high up. Well, maybe I'll do what Fake wanted me to do. I just jump off here.
Oh my!
And I might say that's enough of a look at this video game. And I mean, I don't know. I think overall, there's specific things I can complain about, but overall, it seems like they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I will not do a full playthrough of this. Like early on, I was like started thinking, oh yeah, I mean, I kind of wouldn't mind playing this. But then the more I got into it, the more I realized, oh yeah, Oblivion Gates. Oh yeah, I played a lot of this before. I'm done. I don't need to play more. So I think this is probably it. What I'll do with the remake. But it was at least interesting to just look at it. At least.
I mean, in Oblivion, there's still plenty to do, even if you avoid the main quest.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I could just like play specifically the content I remember liking, which is usually like side quests within cities. I think I remember that's the kind of content I enjoyed the most overall in Oblivion. I also did like some of the longer quest lines, like the Dark Brotherhood and like Arena and other stuff.
Yeah, those are generally good.
But yeah, Anna, I'm not feeling a lot of motivation right now to like play this, so I probably won't play anymore. And also, Anna, I recently played through AC Shadows, a long game, and this is a big game.
Did you beat Shadows?
Yeah, I beat it like a week ago. It actually didn't take 4 years.
Yeah, I think that's the fastest you've beat one of those.
I might have been. I think actually Origins was maybe roughly not the same amount of time, but I think I did that off stream, and I can't remember if I did all of that on stream. But yeah,
Data warehouse programmers. I mean, I know that's a term. It's just funny.
Maybe we should have our poll.
There's a guy there called Dominic Knowles.
Poll time, poll time, poll time.
A quick poll. Everyone can rate the remake now as we've seen it. So Virtues, that would basically the developers on this remake, aka remaster.
Wait, there's a guy called Alex Murphy? Jeez. It's quite funny because in the preview stream thing, when they showed the old woman from Whodunit, the Dark Brotherhood quest, I swear she fucking looked like Peter Weller.
Rating full playthrough, boy. Well, so far it's positive ratings. We got 1, 3, 3 4s, 1 5. Oh, and suddenly 1 1. What the heck? So someone thinks this is the worst of all time. I gave this a 4 in the poll. I think it's good.
I went for a 3.
If I were to play the game, I would play the game like this. Even though I think they should have been nicer from a modding standpoint.
Yeah, for me it loses points for the modding and the kind of not very fitting new voice acting.
Yeah, that was Oblivion Remade.